Team 2 to take a look at in this year's IPL is a team that I played for many moons ago. It's the Rajasthan Royals. So let's see how they stack up on Hoggs Vlog. Well, the Rajasthan Royals are already on the back foot going into this tournament. They've lost Jofra Archer with an elbow injury. Now, he's gone home. He's trying to get ready for the T20 World Cup later on this year. So I can't see him coming back and partaking in any part of this IPL this year, especially with quarantine situations as well, where he'd have to sit in the hotel for 7 days before he can play. So that's going to play a huge impact on this team. Now, let's go through their squad by going through their starting 11 first. At the top of the order, they don't have Robbie Uthappa there. They didn't recruit a strong Indian batsman to fill that void, so I think they'll go with Jaswell. He's played a lot of representative stuff for India in the underage tournaments. And for me, I think they'll be expecting something like a Patekal performance from him this year. He'll be opening the batting with Jos Buttler. Jos Buttler is a player that I'll be worried about in this particular tournament. He's been in the bio bubble system for a very long time. He hasn't spent much time with his family at home, and that might have an effect on him mentally later on in the tournament. I hope it doesn't, because I want to see fireworks from him. Coming in at 3 is the captain, Sanju Samson. I think this is a good appointment. You need an Indian to captain your IPL team because he's got so much knowledge of his Indian players. 4, Ben Stokes. They'll be expecting a little bit more bowling from him than what they expected at the start of the tournament. Remember, Sangakkara said that they don't want him to bowl because they want to monitor his workloads. Well, without Jofra Archer there, he might have to bowl more overs than expected. Then you've got Shivam Dube coming in at number 5. You've got Tyagi coming in at 6. Now, those two particular players haven't set the world alight in IPL cricket, so there's a bit of a hole there. So those two players have to play out of their skin for Rajasthan Royals to have any chance in this particular tournament. Then we go into the bowlers. We've got Tewadia there. Now, he's let himself down by not being fit for Indian representation this year. So for him to keep his name in front of the selectors' eyes this year, he's got to perform well for Rajasthan Royals, and I am expecting him to be the player of the tournament for Rajasthan Royals. Not the player of the tournament for the whole tournament, but for the Royals. And then you've got Shreyas Gopal with his leg spin. Chris Morris, the expensive recruit, all-round ability. I think he's a valuable asset now that Archer's not there. He can bowl in the power play as well as the death overs with some lower order power hitting. And then you've got the two bowlers coming in out the end. You've got Tyagi with his extra pace, but sometimes he might have to pull back on that pace to create accuracy to keep the pressure on. Because when you bowl with that extra pace, every now and then you bowl those four balls. You can't afford to bowl too many of them. He's a young, exciting talent, and I want to see him put some international batsmen on the back foot and under pressure with his extra pace. And Mustafiza Rahman from Bangladesh, he's starting to find his old form. He's starting to swing the new ball, but also finding those varieties that had him such a quality bowler many moons ago, bowling in those death overs. So they haven't got a bad lineup. It's just the middle order that creates a lot of holes for this team moving forward. Their bench depth is not very good in the line of Indian players, but in the international players, they've got David Miller and AJ Tyre in both batting and bowling departments. So for me, there's a lot of holes in this Rajasthan Royals team. I can't see them finishing any higher than second last. So for me, they're going to be bottom dwellers. I don't like saying that. They're one of my favourite teams. I love the organisation, but just looking at the team on paper, I can't put them any higher than that. But that's my analysis. What about you? Put your comments downstairs and get your mates on board as well, because the IPL is about to happen and we're going to have a lot of fun with it on Hoggs Vlog. Thanks very much, guys. Love you all. Have a good day.